Yo guys, welcome back to another video. Hope you guys enjoy this video. But yeah, today's episode is gonna be on scenarios. So let's just get into it.
I think they really enjoyed the last scenarios we did. You guys were loving it and you have sent us a lot. However, there is only a few we can go through today. And one of them is actually a story which I kind of like resonated with. So either myself, Tarif, Abdullahi, or Fatma will just grab that and read it for you as well. So stay tuned. All right. So who is reading scenario one? And bear in mind, guys, once again, when we are sharing these scenarios, it's based on people's lives. We have to be respectful. If you don't have nothing nice to say, then maybe don't say anything. If you have an advice to give, do just write in a comment for us as well. And yeah, and if you have any advice, this is what it's there for, right? So people are actually making themselves vulnerable and sharing their life with us as well. So yeah, so let's go. What's your scenario one?
Right. It says, I watched your podcast and I really enjoyed your videos.
Aww.
I've loved the relationship you have with your sons.
I love that. Yeah.
Watching your videos makes me feel like I don't have a strong relationship with my parents. I want to be friends with my mother, but I feel like she doesn't understand me. Maybe she doesn't even like me. Whoa. She never wants to spend time with me, study with me, or even talk to me.
No.
Or even take me out, sorry.
Oh wow.
Yeah?
Oh wow.
How did you
Build a relationship with.
Yeah.
I think they're asking that to the boys, I think they're asking that to you guys.
So how did you build a relationship with your parents? What advice would you give to other young people who want to have a close relationship with their parents?
One thing I'd say, to build a relationship with your mom or even anyone, is communication. That's like the key thing. Because if you and your mom don't speak often like that and you want to build a relationship, tell her more about your life. Like that will bring more of a or build you and her's relationship. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if you guys don't speak that much, it's not gonna really
Yeah.
do much. You know what I'm saying? So what's best is to actually communicate with your mom, spend time with her, go out with her, take her out. You know what I'm saying? Show her love.
She or he or they are saying that they
How
feel like
can I
the
do
mum,
it?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
how do I
Good
start?
for-
Where do I
yeah.
start from? I want it, but my mum feels like.
Slowly introduce your life to her. Literally.
So what?
Speak.
Talk about your life and.
Yeah, build conversation. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know how to build conversation, then
Naturally, so the scenario is that the
young person.
the young person doesn't receive love from the mother. Is that
Well, they're saying they feel like the parent. They said, I feel like my mom does not like me because they don't want to spend time with me. And then I watch you guys and you guys have this relationship with your moms. How do you do it? Like, how do I have that kind of relationship?
I don't know how to put it in words. I don't think you can force a relationship.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it comes with
No, she has a relationship with the parents, but not as strong as we have. So how can she build that? Like what can she do to?
Yeah.
I think that's more the.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, my bad.
No, I'm just thinking, I don't know.
I think like if I can speak from a parent's perspective, I think that parent needs to be a little bit more open with their child, right? Because the first initiative comes from the parent. If the parent is happy and content with their life and their situation, they're able to give energy back to their children, right? Because I think one thing I get the most on my social media comments and emails and messages is that I envy or love or appreciate you and your son's relationship, but what they don't see is the other side to our relationship, the work it takes to build that friendship, the arguments we have, the fact that I have to dip into being his friend and then being his mom.
Yeah.
There is a lot that goes in to have the relationship that I have with my son right now. So I think for this young person, what they're saying is, what can I do to build that relationship? I think the first thing is for me is just to mention it, like, Mum, you know, can we go out together today? Mum, can we eat together today? Or when your mum's eating, sit down and eat with her. Or like Abdullahi said, like, start a conversation about your life. Like, oh, Mum, you know, there is this girl at school who da-da-da-da-da. If the parent is not being shut off, then it kind of allows for those conversations to open up. Not everyone is bubbly and open to their children, unfortunately. Yeah, but then I don't like the fact that they thought that the mum doesn't really like them. That really hurt me, because your mum does like you. I can't
matter
imagine,
what.
cannot imagine a mother not liking their child.
No.
Cannot at all. So yeah, like just what Abdullah said, like just talk to them, like tell them your likes and dislikes, and help around the house. That helps, right?
Yeah,
help around
it
the
does.
house.
Yeah, it does.
Definitely help around the house. They tend to appreciate
Have
it,
more
notice it.
engagement. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think with especially your mum.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, like.
But the thing is with the scenario, there's like not a clear picture onto like how deep their current relationship is. Like, it's just we're just told how the young person's feelings are.
Yeah.
You never know what the reasons for the mother is.
That's what,
You never know, for example, if the mother is doing her part, but for example, the young person's love language is completely different.
Absolutely.
So I feel like one way to tackle it, as Abdullahi said, is like to definitely communicate.
Yeah.
Just to speak how it is, and from there, then see what ways you can take and tackle the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree actually, because
don't
at
ever
the end
compare
you can't.
yourself
You
to-
can't.
Yeah.
I mean, never ever compare yourself with somebody else's life, because you, at the end, you are not in that shoe.
Yeah.
You know, just be happy with what you have and try and make that better.
Yeah.
Rather than just thinking of, oh, you know, these people are happy, laughing, but you don't know behind the scene what is
What's
going
happening,
on.
absolutely.
You know,
But not only that, but definitely like do things that make you regularly like bond together.
Yeah.
Like, for example, find that one thing that you guys enjoy doing together. Not necessarily having fun on a video game.
Yeah.
But it could also be like, say if your mum is cooking, spend time with her, try help her cook.
Yeah.
Just try bust a random convo with them, chill, watch a movie with them.
Yeah.
See what they enjoy doing.
And then
create
do that with
bond.
them, yeah.
Do that with them. And like, for example, if there's times where you two are heated at each other, seeming as you know that you want to create a better bond, take that initiative and just be like, you know what, all right.
Yeah.
And just sometimes, you know, like just hold it in.
Yeah,
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
And then if you need to speak to someone, definitely speak to someone.
Yeah.
Helping, and I'm not saying tell your problems to a third party, but definitely letting it out and venting to someone about a certain situation, not necessarily about your mother, could definitely help as well. Like,
Absolutely.
don't bottle it in, because if you're bottled in and you're not liking the situation you're currently in, then you're going to be more in that situation where like you have no one to speak to, because clearly your bond with your mother isn't as good as you want it to be. And yeah,
I hear that. What is a favorite thing you guys have with what is a favorite thing you do with your mom? Like, what is some of the regular things that is so small, but you do that with your mum and you feel like, oh, like
breakfast.
What, going out for brunch?
Breakfast, yeah.
You like doing that?
I love it.
Really?
Yeah.
Why you never tell me that? Why do I feel like I have to beg you to go brunch with me all the time?
I love going on breakfast with you. No.
You know how you said communicate?
Yeah.
Communicate, then, innit? But I feel like you like also, like, whenever I like to have my me time in it after a long day at work, right? And I like to go to my room, put on a little telly. I have a telly in my room because he's taken over.
Time?
He took over the living room, innit? Because his room is right next to it. So I just live in my room. Why is it that I like to have little snacks? I like to sit down, put my telly on, disconnect from the world. This one is like, Mum.
Yeah, that's what I
Throws
said.
himself on my bed.
Yeah.
Even last night.
This is why I asked you. You said I like to have my me time, but I asked you, do you even get your me time?
I know you find so rude saying to someone like, "Can you get out the room, please?
Yeah.
Can I just have my me time?" But you say you don't spend time with me.
Cool.
Please
Let me
don't
tell you
ever say
something. Yeah? Cool,
anything.
let me say something. So you come back home. I haven't seen you all day, and I want to spend time with you. You're telling me get out of your room. Come on, man. What's going on there?
That's
What do you mean, nah?
Nah, you know what? That's similar. Like, for example, like, say if I like to watch movies and stuff with my mum. Like, say on Tuesday, for example, if I say, oh, I can't watch a movie today. The next day, I can.
Yeah.
Clearly, she can as well. But all of a sudden, she's watching a show and she knows she can just pause it because it's not even in a good spot right now. It's a dead show. Deadest show ever.
Yeah.
But she's watching it. So I'm like, Mum. I'm like, do you want to watch a movie? One sec. Nah. Why?
Listen, bruv, I work.
Why?
I need to get up in the morning.
Excuse.
But
Come and ask me, like, maybe on a Friday night.
Why does
You
it
know,
matter?
like,
Why does it matter when they
or a
ask
Saturday
you?
night. But why are you coming
Okay, cool. It's
and
work
asking
the next
me
day.
weekdays when I know I have to bloody wake up at 6:30?
Why does it matter? Wait, hold on.
But
Why does it matter if you're already watching?
1 hour. The movie's 1 hour, 20 minutes.
Like, if you're already watching it, why does it matter?
She does it.
No, but the movie's 1 hour, 20 minutes. Why are you on the show, watching the show for 2 hours?
Okay.
It's not 2 hours.
Come on.
It's
You
like
can't- it's not even a thing we can blame
but
on
no,
work,
it's
bro.
not that. It is like, okay, by the way, it's a Turkish show, yeah?
Dead
Alright?
show, man.
Okay, so
What's
I
it called,
put
yeah?
it
What's it called?
on
It's called Earth.
Ego.
What? Was it good?
Ego.
Ego.
Yeah.
A lot of it going around.
Yeah. So, well, I don't know how do you pronounce it in a
okay.
Turkish
Or
way,
maybe
but this is
echo.
how it is the English, yeah? So, I'm putting it on. I know it's 2 hours, but I'm going to watch half.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm going to watch 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I like to go to bed on time.
Yeah.
Like I said, 9, when my phone goes at sleep, that
You
means
want to
it's
go.
my sleep.
That's it.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
And my guy is going to come down, yeah? Literally, 9:15, yeah? Not even a 7 in the evening. If it was 7 in the
Yeah.
evening, I would have understood.
Yeah.
9:15, Mum. I'm like, I just close my eyes. I pause it. Yes, Tarif.
Do you want to watch your film?
Do you want to watch a movie with me and Ilaria?
Oh,
No.
that's what it
Have you looked at the
is.
time? Do you see what
That's
I mean?
what, nah, you know what it is? You want to watch movies whack, but you're using the TV. Do you get it?
Bruv, he has a TV in his room. He doesn't need my TV.
Okay, if that's the case,
Yeah.
is it small or big?
Yeah, big.
It's what
So
it
no, if that's the
Exactly.
case, then he actually wants to spend time with you, bro. That's
What,
that's
9:15 when my
okay,
bedtime
but
is
you're
at
still
9?
watching. You're still watching your show.
Thank
Yeah, but
you.
15 minutes. What am I going to watch?
Charge
15
it,
minutes.
man.
Okay,
This is,
wait.
and listen, if he knows the movie that he wants to watch, yes, I can say, all right, let's get. He's going to pick the Apple TV. He's scrolling. It takes bloody 45 minutes just to find a movie. And you expecting me to like watch? I don't
feel
even
you.
like,
No, wallahi, I feel you.
nah.
That's a great example. So it's not just me that struggles with that.
Yeah.
He doesn't get it. He doesn't even like watching movies with me. He just wants to come and disturb me while I
Yeah.
watch movies.
Yeah.
So you guys are wrong for that. If you want to spend time, ask. What do I say to you in the mornings? You're telling me I like going breakfast with you. Every single time I'm off, I'm like, do you want to go brunch? Nah.
Wait,
That's Abdullah, wallahi,
we
you're
go
always like,
brunch.
nah.
We go brunch, but I make it seem like I'm doing you a favor.
Allah, Batul, I'm about to say Allah.
I actually beg for it. You know, like my friends are like, oh, let's go
Nah,
brunch. I'm
because
like,
then,
I wanna
you're
go
more
brunch with
grateful
him.
that
Yeah.
I'm going with you rather than just like make like, you know.
But then if I asked you 5 times, you'd say yes once.
No.
Yes,
that's
you
not how-
do.
Nah, because every time you ask me, I
Anyways,
always
it doesn't
go-
even matter.
There's not even been an occasion where you've asked me and I said no.
Wallahi, all the time.
Okay, cinema when?
Couple of days ago.
When?
Couple of days ago.
We went a couple of days ago.
No, we went 2 days ago, but before that, the one before that.
Well, how long before that?
Maybe another couple of days. Anyways,
Was
so
I
moral of the
sleeping?
story, yeah, you're always sleeping.
There you
That's
go.
the thing.
If I'm sleeping and you wallah, she comes to me, I'm sleeping in my bed, she opens the door, she's ready to leave. She's ready to leave. But man, I gotta get up, shower, brush my teeth, eat something, and then put my
Well,
clothes
would you
on and
eat
go.
something when
And
you're
she's
going?
just there sitting like waiting for me, like bro.
So why don't you wake him
No,
up in
first I wake
advance?
him up, I'm like, hey, do you want to go
you're not
brunch?
chasing me up. You're not chasing me up. I have to wake up. She cuts, bro. That's not what you, bro. Promise.
Because I like to wake up someone gently. I don't like, wake up.
Nah.
Like, I like to wake, I'm like, Abdul, Baba,
Wallahi,
get
you
up.
know what's even
And we were
worse?
like,
You know what's even worse, yeah? I'm sleeping. And before she leaves to work, she told me stuff to do, innit? Like, things to do. So, she opens the door, she whispers to me, bro, and she goes to work. Wallahi, sometimes, I hear it in my dream, like, I hear it. But then I'm not recognizing it. And then she comes home and is like, why isn't this stuff done? I'm like, when did you even tell me to do it, bro? Like, I remember you asking me in my dream, but I didn't think it was in real life.
Now
And
that
she says
you've
it
made
so
that clear.
quietly,
Wallahi, I know
bro.
what you're talking about.
Like-
You're in the dream. Wallahi, you can hear everything. That's what happened between me and Ilaria, bro. I'm chilling. I'm half asleep. She's telling me so much, because it's like late at night, and I'm just like, but I set myself up. Now the next day is coming. Are you ready? Ready for what? You said you're gonna take me. What, bro? I was confused.
And you know
bro.
when you see me, you just say yes to everything. Like, just
Just
move. Like, let me
I know
sleep, bro.
what you're talking about, bro.
Uh-oh.
The dream, the dream thing. That's so relatable, bro.
I don't like talking to him when he's half asleep. Like, for example, he just woke up or you're trying to wake him up and you tell him something. No, I tell him when he's fully awake because that
Wallahi, I
is
won't
later going to
listen.
come.
I get it.
He,
When
at
I'm
that
half
point, he
asleep,
will say,
wallahi.
yeah.
Just to get you out. And then
No,
he's
but
done.
No, but
genuinely,
he doesn't even know
And
what
it's
you're
a
saying.
thing where I'd rather
And the
you
thing
tell me
is-
when I'm awake, because if I'm sleeping and you actually wake me up and tell me that,
All right.
and I can go back to sleep, I'm pissed.
Cool.
I
Can you
can't-
tell
I
me
can't go
one
to sleep.
thing right now? When I tell you those things that you need to do in the house, do I not then text you?
Because I've
Everything I
made
have
it
said
so
to
clear
you.
1,000 times, but then you forget. And you know when you message me sometimes, and she doesn't matter because she knows. She doesn't.
It doesn't make sense.
I don't want to bring it up, but because it's so when she messages, it makes no sense. Wallahi, if you read the message, I'll show you right now, bro. Like it will have words like camera and bank card in the same.
I'll put one screenshot on the screen.
That's because I use audio talk. I'm just like, Abdullahi, don't forget to wash your dishes and also your breakfast is
That's
ready.
why you apologized
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
one time for using audio chat. You were like, if the messages look weird,
Yeah.
just remember I'm using my voice right now.
I never tap.
That's
You never see me do
why.
this. I'm just like, da-da-da-da-da, send. So sometimes
And
it
guess
makes
what?
no
She
sense.
doesn't even reread them. She doesn't reread them. She just press send, bro. Like it will not
No,
make
I
sense.
use audio, but I reread it and
I
then
read it when it's important. When it's him, I just know it's not going to be read. So I just send it. As long as he sees dishes,
Bro,
food.
she'll send me a message and of things to do, and somehow it will say something like "walk the fish, bro." I'm telling you, it won't make sense.
No, wallahi, you're taking a mic.
walk the
No,
fish.
wallahi, you're taking a mic. No, that's not. No,
Batula, who walks the fish?
no, you're taking a mic. Honestly, that's not. It's not that bad.
Oh, listen, they're gonna see the screenshot. It's just one of the things. Just one of the things.
Uh-oh.
Just one of the things, innit? One of many things.
All right, cool. So I hope this answers your question. We don't always get along.
Yeah.
You have to communicate. Somebody has to be patient. Somebody has to be honest, and hopefully, inshallah, that you can build a relationship with your parents. Again, I think the biggest thing, Abdullahi literally said it, is communicate, which is also the hardest thing to do as well. So just communicate and try your best. I guess that's all you can do. And never,
Ever feel like that your mom doesn't like you?
yes, and compare yourself to someone else. Don't ever look at other people's best moments and think it's the norm. It's not the norm. It's their best moment.
Life is
Yeah.
full of up and downs, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
100%.
That's wicked, man. Thank you for sharing that. All right, scenario number 2.
Who's reading it?
Wallahi, you're up, man.
I wasn't told to read anything.
Yo, you're reading it, bro.
What do we need to tell you to?
Is this the
read
thing
it?
that he was supposed to read and he was like, nah?
No.
Is that in it?
I did the intro.
Is that in it?
I did the intro.
Listen, the intro doesn't count, bro.
I did the intro.
Yeah, it does count.
Listen,
It does
you got-
count.
You want to
Listen,
get away
is
with
that- is that what it
everything,
is right
innit,
now?
this
Is that what
guy?
it
This
is
is
right
what
now?
happens when you give people the mic in it. Like, you got to do work.
Is that what it is
Do
right
it.
now? Is there a thing where he was supposed to read it and he's just bringing it onto me now?
I'm not reading it.
Was he
But
supposed
how
to
did
read
you
it?
even... Do you know what?
Because I was
Fine.
sitting here and you guys were arguing like, I can't read this. If you can't read it, bro, imagine me. Like, have some rahmah on me. innit?
It's long, man.
Hey, there you go.
All right,
bro.
cool. Fine, I'll read it. Cool.
No. He's reading it. Look, he's getting it out. It's calm. Leave it.
No, I'll read it.
He
Fine.
got it. He got it.
No, but that one is the story. I think.
Yeah,
we're gonna
no.
make that last.
I'm not reading that.
You're
You can
good,
read the
you're
story,
good.
bro. You got that.
All right, cool.
funny guy.
I will go and read the scenario. Okay, cool. So, once again, guys.
Wait, let me
this is
just read it one
scenario
second,
number
innit?
2. Yeah, Baba.
Let me just read it. Let's see if I can.
It's
actually
cool, Baba. I got it.
You sure? Yeah.
Yeah, I got this one. I got it. Don't worry. All right, cool. It's a bit long, but obviously we appreciate your scenarios. We're going to hopefully... anyways, let's go. Let's just dive into it. Should I say the person's name? I shouldn't, right? Because they put their name on it.
No.
Maybe I shouldn't.
No.
Okay, cool. Hi. I don't know why I am sharing this, but I feel like if I don't talk about it or get some advice, I will feel lost. I'm a revert to Islam. Many years ago, I met a Somali man who I fell in love with.
Oh, God.
He made me feel like I was living the dream. But soon that turned into a nightmare. Are you serious? Okay. I had a son with him and what? I was living a dream, but I turned into a nightmare. I had a son with him and we were not married. Okay, so basically she met a Somali man, had a kid with him out of wedlock, and she's a revert. Okay? I raised my son on my own. His father and his family have never acknowledged us, although they know we exist and I have a child with him. Does that make sense? I wouldn't say my life is the worst, but I wish I hadn't been put in this situation. My son is now 16 years old and has gotten a Pakistani girl pregnant.
Ooh.
Reverse. So basically, she wasn't married. She's a revert. She had a child with a Somali man who she fell in love with. Then they went off their own way, raised her kid herself. Now her kid is 16 years old and he got a...
Is he Muslim?
Yeah, they're Muslim. Yeah.
She's
and
a
he got a Pakistani
Reva.
girl
All of them, yeah?
pregnant.
Yeah.
And then she's saying, they're both very young, but my son was brave enough to tell me I had a similar situation and I don't want this girl to go through what I went through. Is it wrong for me to ask my son to step up, marry this girl and take care of her, although he's only 16 years old?
Thing is, different
It
opinions.
depends how mature he is, to be honest.
It doesn't matter. You're mature enough to get someone
It's not
pregnant.
exactly.
Yeah.
I don't think the way it is and stuff like that. Look, yeah, like I'm speaking from someone that has grown up without a father. Do you get me? And don't get twisted. Like it hasn't changed anything. But obviously, if there was a father there, it would be better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like in this situation, especially if the girl is 16 years old, you wouldn't want a 16-year-old handling a baby by herself. Yeah, she might have support from her family. You never know. Her
Is
family
she going to
might
have support from
exactly.
her family?
Yeah.
You never know. Her family might just like be like, you know, you're pregnant by you're 16.
Yeah.
But in this case, definitely, in my opinion, I feel like definitely he should step up and do so. And
support
I
him
don't believe
from the background.
I don't believe like in saying, oh, you're forced into marrying her.
Yeah.
No. But stepping up as a father, cool. But forced into marriage, I just don't agree with forced marriages and whatever. But if he's willing to and he wants to, by all means.
Yeah.
But definitely he has to be in that kid's life.
I hear that. But Abdullahi was saying how he's too young, he can't take care of that. But why did you think that? Like if he's made a child with a 16-year-old.
He's old enough.
He's old enough to...
because some people are just stupid, bro.
That's fine, but life comes with consequences,
but
right?
It depends how mature you are. Like, if you're telling me, like, there's other people out there, like, you know, if you go to different countries, there's little kids out there that are so smart. Like, they're not like these kids that are here, like the iPad kids, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like, they're actually mad smart, like, mature, and like, for the age, like...
Yeah.
But it all depends on like, how you think and if they want to, because you can't force them. Like if he was coming and saying, yeah, I want to marry this girl, cool.
Forget the marriage, but how about taking care of his kid?
That comes part of marrying her.
No.
It does, because you got her
he
pregnant. Now you're marrying her. Now you got to take care.
Yeah, but then let's say he says, I don't want to marry her. We already committed the sin. This baby is coming. He can still say, I'm just going to take care of the baby, but not marry her.
Fine,
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Say that again?
So basically, what he already had this kid without marriage, innit? So he can turn around and just say, I'll just take care of the baby, but I don't want to marry her. But what the mum is saying, that she wants to make it halal and she wants them to get married and then raise that kid together. Because she's been through the same situation with
And
his
she doesn't
father.
want that girl to go through the same thing that she went through.
Does that
So
make
she
sense?
wants to be there for her, basically, and give her the support that the mum never got it.
Yeah.
Because I'm speaking from a perspective of like, if I had a daughter.
Yeah.
Like in a sense where like if I had a daughter and
I'd treat it like it was
that
my
happened
daughter.
to my daughter, yeah, I'll be sitting there like I would want certain things to go a certain way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like in a sense where I wouldn't want my daughter to get like that, and unfortunately be in that situation. So I just feel like it just depends on. Yeah, I don't.
I feel like
I
I
don't even know
would
how to
look if that
answer
was
it.
me
They're
and if I
so
was in
hard
that
to give
situation,
advice.
Yeah.
I would take care of that baby like it was mine. Because
It is
if
yours.
I know, no, huh?
It
Yeah,
is
it
yours.
is yours.
As in,
I don't
like,
think you
It's
understand.
not
it's
that
yours, but it is
I mean
yours.
like if that was my daughter, like
Yeah.
I take care of her
But in
baby.
this case, the boy doesn't have a father.
he
And it's
only
just
has
the
a
mother.
mum.
Okay, let's say I'm the mom. I
Mm-hmm.
take care of it like it was my daughter. Do you get? And obviously I raised,
Yeah.
my actual daughter. I can do the same, but I'd advise them to get married to keep everything halal. Obviously, it depends like how strict they are on day. But me, I'd make sure they're married. And obviously, if I know that she's not capable of raising this baby, then I would. I'd help her. I'd teach her what's needed. Do you get? But it's a similar situation to like raising someone at a young age, like you raising me at a young age. How did you find it? Like it's like for example, do you get like how your mom helped you raise me, right?
Yeah.
Like certain stuff she
I hear your
do,
perspective.
like
I hear what you're saying. What you're saying is let the parents step in to support to help. Absolutely, but you're taking a lot of weight off the boy. You can't take the weight off the boy.
I'm making
The
sure
boy
that.
needs to do everything he
But
can.
then again,
then the mum needs to support.
you're forgetting his age.
Yeah.
It's not a thing where he's at an age where he's supposed to be child support, this and that. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's a thing where if he's not mature enough,
Yeah.
then there's nothing you can really do. Like you're not gonna force him to do
No,
something. Do you
but
get?
Abdullah, sorry, I will disagree with you in this bit. Yeah, you saying if he's not mature enough. I'm sorry, he is mature enough to have a kid.
No.
He is because you're not just gonna go and jump
Yeah.
and have a kid.
Yeah.
No, that means you had that thought process. You know what's gonna happen if you do this. It's not like a dumb, like, that you need a boss
I
to.
don't necessarily agree with him being mature or not mature. What I think is that he had a baby, like he was able to make a baby. That comes with consequences, regardless of maturity wise. Morally, his duty right now is to look after that baby.
Exactly.
So whether or not he's mature and not mature, it comes under the fact that cool. If the baby wasn't there, different story. The baby's there now.
Yeah.
So now his duty as a man should be to like look after that baby.
Exactly.
Regardless
Step
of
up.
maturity.
I never said he's not gonna look after.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
So
With a lot of support from the family.
obviously, with a lot of support, because like he's not gonna be able to do it all by himself.
Yeah, of course.
No.
Yeah.
So obviously, there's
But
gonna
then
be
what would happen if
consequences.
the parent is those parents that say, do you know what, you committed a sin, I didn't raise you like that, get out of my house, go and look after your child. Then the woman also, the mum says to her, do you know what, sorry mate, don't want to look after your kid, I've done my bit, see you later. Don't look at us as parents. There are parents who would do that, right?
Yeah.
And if they did that, they have every right to. They did their bit. You're 16 now. You're bad looking in the eyes of Islam. You're done. You're a mature person. Get out there. Go and fix your mess. Then what? Who's going to babysit that kid? Who's going to babysit that 16-year-old?
Then they have to step up themselves, isn't it?
Exactly.
They don't really have much of a choice.
So regardless, I think that for me personally, God forbid, if that was from my daughter or anyone that I know, or even my son, I would, if I was the mother, if I was her, I would tell my son the exact same thing. I would say, go, make it halal because that's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
And also, whether you like it or not, you're going to make it halal because it's the right thing to do. I can't force it, but I'll tell them to. You raise that kid. While you go to school, I'll support you as much as I can. I'll do what I can. I got a life too, but you go and do that, right? From her end, most likely, I don't know how strict her family are. He did say that she was Pakistani. She could get kicked out. You're pregnant. Get out. Get out of the house.
100%.
Then now she's moving into the boy's house. Do you know what I mean? So there's a lot of mess with silly acts. There's a lot of mess that could come with little things like that. And I think, Abdullah, what you're saying, yeah, it's good, but you took a lot of weight from. You're looking at the house environment that you.
I never said don't.
No, but you're
I
looking
never
at
said
like
the guy's
mum like
not
me,
gonna
or mum like grandma, or mum like you're looking at like Maya and them lot. There are other mums out there who are firm, who are not going to tolerate that. You made this. See you later. Do you know what I mean? So it's a general perspective, right? But I think she's asking the right thing. She's actually asking for the right thing. Marry that girl, and raise that kid. Simple as. If it means you're going to
Because
be working.
the other side of the family will definitely not support because they believe in honor. So basically, you just literally brought me to shame.
Yep.
I don't want you in here.
But the stigma of like, I feel like why would the girls get punished more than the boys? Why would it be looked at as like a shame? Oh my God, you're pregnant.
It's
but not
always a
like
girl,
that boy got you pregnant.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Do you guys agree with that? Like, do you not think like the punishment and the consequences should be exactly the same?
Both, because it was a mutual understanding that whatever happened, it was mutual.
Yeah.
They both did it.
Yeah.
So why is only one person getting punished for it?
Obviously consent, which is a different story.
Yeah, but if both parties did consent and they were dating, which is what happens, with young people nowadays.
But they don't really think about that. They don't really think about the consequences. Like in the moment, you're like, oh no. Like you're not really thinking about that. But then when it does happen, like you're in control of me. Yeah. Like you did it. You need to think about your actions, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. But I think what I was trying to ask is why is the punishment or the like, the shame more heavier for the girl than it is for the boy?
I feel like that's just like as generations like far back and stuff like that. I just feel like that's just more of like a thing, like a stigma. I can't explain it.
Yeah.
But like even now, in this situation, like the whole boy and whole girl, both of them are in the wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of them in the wrong.
It's not fair to put the blame on one person.
Yeah,
and just let the other one have
both of them are in the wrong because they both consented into doing something wrong. Well, not wrong. Everyone has their different beliefs, but like something stupid, obviously, and they didn't take the right precautions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Leading into this cause, now they need to obviously look after that baby because I feel like regardless of anyone, if for example this person gets kicked out, they need to work together.
Yeah.
Learn to co-parent, if anything, if they don't get married.
Yeah.
And look after that baby.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, now their goal is on that baby.
Yeah.
Not anything else.
I hear that. That's a really good point. Yeah, well, to this mother, first of all, I am so sorry that Somali brother has broken your heart. She says she fell in love with a Somali brother, and he broke her heart. That's insane. Hopefully you have remarried or at least tried to like find someone else. And I hope you stayed with Islam. It sounds like you did. I know it's really hard out there for reverts. I have a lot of revert friends, and honestly, like it's hard out there for them. People sell them dreams. And then before they know it, they're either second wives or they have, they're being, I don't know, they get left because the parents will not allow them to be with them or whatever it is. Like revert girls suffer out there, I'll tell you that right now. So I'm glad that hopefully you stay in Islam as well.
They're
very strong. And the ones that stay in Islam as well, that's a lot, like a lot of them could just choose and say, do you know what? Like, why am I being a Muslim when I've been treated like this?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But they choose to stay and make it more strong. The iman.
Yeah.
It gets more stronger. Mashallah.
Yeah. And then some of them, unfortunately, don't stay with Islam because they're like, well, this is what Islam is. And you're a bad representation, then they fall for that. It's very unfortunate. That's another topic we should talk about, because I have a lot of revert sisters and even brothers, and subhanAllah, like, the sisters do suffer a lot. They do suffer a lot. So, yeah.
But
anyways,
coming back to this scenario, so what advice would you give?
I said it. I would definitely say, God forbid, it's not my son. But if that was my son, I would tell him, go and marry her. That's the right thing to do. Like, when I say marry, I mean, like, just do the nikah.
How would you handle the situation?
Huh?
How would you handle the situation?
This is how
I mean, like, in terms of, like, how would you handle it? Like emotionally.
Emotionally?
Yeah.
First, I would be very, very disappointed, right? Very disappointed because if you're mature enough to go and commit a sin, then be smart enough to take precautions. Do you know what I mean? And if you didn't and you still went ahead and did all of that, double the act, then there will be punishment for it. I definitely will not be taking it easy. Like, that child has done nothing. That child will be welcomed, loved, taken care of, and whatever. But whatever hardship Allah puts upon you guys, you will take it. It will be taken. So I will sit back and support, because I'm not going to say, no, you're not going to live with me, or, you're out of my house or whatever. But whatever the punishment it is, financially, the struggles you're going to go through, you're going to live it through. You're going to live it through because you're going to learn from your lesson.
You will do the main
Oh, no,
thing.
not you.
The
In
main
general.
side. No,
in
no.
general. Like
you will do the main...
And this one takes it
calm down.
personally. No,
No,
because
but
you said,
calm.
how would you feel emotionally? And sometimes what I like to do is I like to live the moment of the emotion to kind of like allow me to feel what I'm feeling. And also it gives you a taste of what could happen.
He's thinking like, why did I even ask that question?
I'm getting a mini lecture right now, man.
No, I honestly, if a child is meant to come to this world, Abdullah, it will come no matter what.
Where, yeah.
But I just would like to think that our kids are just more, they're better than that. And if it does come, then the support will be provided, but also you're on your
She
own.
just needs to, like she said, should she go and, you know, tell her family as well and support. I mean, you can,
one thing
by
that we
far,
didn't
you can...
discuss, what she just said. She said that in this scenario, she said that with her person that she had her son with, the Somali brother, how his family don't know, and he doesn't know.
No, they know.
No, they
but
not
they didn't
exist.
Acknowledge her.
Yeah.
Oh.
They did not acknowledge her and the kid, but they know she exists.
Yeah.
Oh.
Imagine that too. And that's what I mean with reverse. It happens a lot. It happens a lot, mate. They don't acknowledge the girl. So,
So she's been alone for many years, raised her son, and now, you know, so now she's also thinking of, you know, for him to pattern himself up, step up, look after her, because she went through that.
Yeah.
And perhaps speak to the girl's family. But I would say don't expect from that side much, unless they are very supportive. Yeah. Other than that, I mean, just support your child and tell him, like, you're the father, mate. You need to step up and do something for that child.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I'll be there at the background.
Yeah.
You know, but don't expect me to put everything on the table.
Exactly that. Like, I'll be there.
Yeah.
But it's not going to put you out on the street.
Exactly.
But do not be expecting.
Yeah, and welcome that girl. And, you know, mistake happened.
Yeah.
It's gone. You can't do anything about it. Just do whatever you have.
It's not even a mistake. It's not
exactly.
like that child is meant to be there. It'll be there no matter what.
But what I mean is, as in, like, what happened is happened. You can't turn the time back.
Yeah.
So whatever you have it now, just embrace that and just carry on with life and just do it. I don't know what else to. Yeah. That would be my.
You're both agreeing that's the right thing to do. Like, to step up and support regardless. Absolutely, man. All right. Thank you. There is do we have time for the third scenario? We do have time for the third scenario. Okay. Tarek, did you want to summarize that or?
Oh, Abdullahi, the floor is yours. You've offered before.
All right, you guys, I just keep saying Abdullahi, Tarif, Abdullahi, Tarif.
He literally said, you got
How about if we sum it up with that story that we received on the email?
Yeah, so that's what we were saying, but that's what they don't want to.
Oh, come on, man.
No,
that was a beautiful story, man. We need to put it out there.
We'll do rock, paper, scissors.
OMG.
Up to 3, yeah?
No.
Up to 3, nah. Up to 3,
long,
bro. For them, it's entertaining.
All right, you get 2 goes.
Up to 3.
Meet halfway.
No, best of 3. So if you win twice, that's it.
Nah,
yeah, there's no point of doing it the third time because he already leads or you leading.
Best of 3. Go.
Yeah, come on.
Okay.
Go on.
Rock, paper. Assalamu alaikum, HoyosGarden. First and foremost, I would like to say, may Allah reward you for the amazing podcast by you beautiful mothers and your sons.
Ameen.
I truly look up to you guys. May Allah reward you for paving the way by inspiring others while keeping it real. I enjoy listening to your podcast, Al-Mubarak. I wanted to share my story, alhamdulillah, with growth and trials of this dunya. I've come a long way. This is my story. I got married at the age of 15, arranged marriage. I was married for 13 years. I was thrown into the responsibility of being a wife at such a young age, then came up with the responsibilities of being a mother now at the age of 29. I'm a single mother to 4 beautiful children.
MashaAllah.
Their father is in and out of their lives. May Allah guide him.
Ameen.
I have been through so much, including being severely depressed and dealing with anxiety. Throughout my growth, I have learned a lot. Alhamdulillah, I am beyond blessed.
Mashallah.
My whole life I've poured into people from the kindness of my heart. My soft heart is my biggest strength. It's also my biggest test. No matter how much I've been hurt, I will never go out of my way to hurt others. I would rather stand before Allah with a broken heart than be accounted for breaking others. At times I hated saying I'm a strong woman because life has forced me to become strong. But within the strength I have helped what?
Yeah,
It's helped me.
It's helped me get through life. One major key to my happiness is the love I have for myself. I've healed and I've poured love into me. I've learnt the value I hold, and I'm finally getting to know who I am outside being a mother.
Wow.
I'm doing things that brings me happiness. My joys are my pride and my joy. Despite being broken many times, I truly have lived through the verse. Allah doesn't burden a soul beyond it can bear.
Wow.
To my brothers and sisters, don't lose hope in Allah. Allah loves you, and that should be sufficient enough to keep you going. Allow yourself to feel the emotions you feel. You're only human, but remember, with lows comes highs. Live through it. Heal and come out the other side stronger than ever. My biggest fear is Allah will say to me on Judgment Day, have I not tested you in the dunya and shown you my love so you can turn back to me, and you haven't taken that opportunity to change? The thought of my Lord saying those words to me terrifies me. We all are sinners. Perfection doesn't exist. I strive to work on being a better Muslim every day. May Allah make it easy for us. When I truly understand the meaning of Allah, test those He loves, my whole mindset changed. I realized the pain I went through was a fraction of my life, but it never dictated me as a whole. It shaped me to become who I am today, and I can wholeheartedly say I'm very proud of the person I look at in the mirror.
Wow.
With the power of the dua, if Allah wills, I will be blessed with a spouse that will pour into me in ways I never thought was possible. Until that time comes, my happiness and the happiness of children will be my sole focus. I pray that my story inspires others to never give up hope in the mercy of our Lord. My advice to others is, despite how much you're broken inside, always be kind to others. We've all been hurt in different ways. Grow and learn from the mistakes you make. In the words of my 12-year-old daughter, mistakes make our brain grow. Always make dua to Allah. The power of dua holds so much value. The way the test came, so will the happiness.
Wow.
May Allah be pleased with us.
Allah, she has a very strong iman.
That was very
Subhanallah.
deep, you know.
That was a powerful story.
Very, very powerful. And you know what, like,
as I was reading, I was deep in everything, and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I couldn't even say it properly as well. I was thinking, wow.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to read someone's story and live through it. Like, you have to literally live through it in order for you to get it out there. And I was trying to visualize it as you were reading it. And this sister being married at 15, like, I can so understand what it's like. Do you know what I mean? But with 4 kids, she's left with 4 kids. And then her iman as well and everything. And in the way that she's talking, I think she just wanted to give us an advice and share her story. And I really appreciate it. It really did resonate with us and really touched our hearts as well. And I think it has with you guys as well. And it's things like that other people don't know, that there are people out there that go through similar difficult situations. Do you know what I mean?
As long as your iman is strong, you can get anywhere, you know. Like she said, you know, it's just a test. Allah always tests the people that He feels and He loves, that they are strong enough to handle it. You know, He would not test His weakest people. That He knows that, you know, if I test this person, they know they might end up doing something. But He will always test people with the big iman, you know, who, you know, that He loves the most.
Yeah.
So, subhanallah, man. it's just it touched the heart, man. It touched the heart.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sister, for sending us your beautiful story. We really appreciate it. And I mean, like, Tari, thank you for reading it.
Yeah, we can continue.
Please keep
inspiring
sending
you
us,
guys as well.
you know.
Yep.
Our email is in the description, so if you guys have any scenarios, stories, bring them in so we can.
Yeah, somebody was asking actually a question on the comments saying how can we send our scenarios. So maybe you can tell them how to.
Yeah, just look at the description.
Yeah,
and our email's there, so you can just email us and just tell us your scenarios or stories.
Absolutely. We appreciate
we'll try
you
and
guys,
share as
honestly.
much as we can. Yeah.
And also tell us what topics you want us to discuss as well. We come here, we make the time for you. You know, we come from long ways and we got jobs, we've got things to do, but we come here because you guys enjoy our videos. You've requested us to do this, so tell us what you want us to discuss. Tell us what you want to see, and we will do it for you. We'll try and do it for you. No promises. But most importantly, like, it's so important for these videos to be heard and shared. And so we'd appreciate it if you can share it, like it. And we appreciate your comments as well. Like, we really do appreciate your comments. We love reading through your comments. So do send us the comments as well. If we don't respond back, it doesn't mean we're not reading it. We are reading it. So do send us the comments. And thank you very much. And thank you for listening. And do excuse us if we were a bit argumentative in this episode. Oh, was it the last episode?
100%.
Was it the last episode?
Yeah, I think it was the last one. It was the last
Which last episode?
Of me and Abdul. But it was needed. So,
yes. Yeah. But yeah, leave a like, comment down below, and put the post notifications on. Make sure to subscribe. As I said before on the last episode, it helps us a lot. And as everyone else agrees, thank you for watching.
But before you say bye, guys, it's Fatma's birthday.
Oh, yeah.
It was my Fatma's birthday yesterday. And do you know what? Whoever stayed till the end, you can get to hear what she did for her birthday. What did you do for your birthday? Because a lot of people just like, what do you mean stay tuned? They're staying tuned for it right now.
Stay tuned.
Go on, man. Tell us.
What did you do for your birthday yesterday?
What did you do?
Are you doing this episode or the other?
No, it's this one.
This one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I thought it was the other one.
No, the thing is, look, we said to them bye, and if they clicked off already, then they don't get to hear this, right? And the ones that stayed get to hear it, so go ahead. It's a little teaser then. What did you do yesterday? What did you do for your birthday?
What did I do for my birthday? I went to work. How boring is that? I went to work with the little kids. Oh, nah, jokes apart. Yeah, I did go to work. Obviously, a job is a job. You have to do it. After work, I mean, there was a little...
you had a nice little surprise.
There was a lot of things going on between these lot, like, you know, my son, my daughter-in-law, my mom. What? What happened?
What did I do?
Are you copying me or something? Yeah, anyways, so came back from work and then I was not allowed to go anywhere else except going straight upstairs and getting ready. My son said that he booked a restaurant for a meal. I was like, oh gosh, I was literally hoping just to sit on my, you know, come home, wash myself, pray, and just sit on that sofa and just have a takeaway and just, you know, just chill out. So I was a bit gutted when he said to me, oh, I booked a restaurant. I was like, oh no. But anyhow, I went, got ready. Apparently my clothes was ready. I didn't know what to wear, but my clothes was ready.
Yeah.
So got ready and everything. And then I had to wait, which I don't like. I don't like waiting.
So you had to wait in your room?
Yes, I had to wait in my room for them to be ready. That was excuse. So purposely, they didn't get ready to make me, like, you know. Yeah. So I was just on my TikTok watching and just waiting, starving. And then when everything was ready, I was asked to come downstairs and I was thinking, okay, finally we're going to the restaurant. And he was like, before we go to the restaurant, let's take some family picture. And I was like, okay. So me being me, just, you know, walking in the living room and I'll see The whole living room was decorated with balloons, flowers, and all the family was there, and it was just. I'm telling you, like,
my wife, the decorations and that.
Yeah, amazing decoration. I just lost words. I just didn't know what to say. And the food that I was craving for was already there, and it was just the best. Yeah. It was the best. I mean, I couldn't have asked for better. Like I like my life, very simple. Yeah. I don't like it really wow and this type of thing, just wanted to have my mom, my brother, my 2 kids, his wife, and one of my cousins. She's really close to me. In my worst time, in my happy time, she's always been there, and I really wanted her to be there. Yeah. And she was. Oh. With her kid, with her children and her husband. It was amazing time, Batula. I can't even express it. There was lots of surprises in there. There was laughter there. There was love. It was
well done
speechless.
To the kids. And you know why I got you to share this as well, because I kind of briefly know what happened, right? It's because it's so important for young people to go out there and do some nice stuff for their parents. Because the way you felt yesterday, the way that your kids and your daughter-in-law made you feel must have been very amazing. Special. Wallah. So I wanted you to share that story, and thank you for sharing that. Yeah. I think it's
because I've always been the one that does surprises, goes out of the way and everything. Like for his 16th birthday, he didn't know. He went to, and what was that place called? The company. Yeah. Anyway, so me contacting the friends and getting them all on WhatsApp, finding out who's coming and who's not, when to enter, where from, and one of his good friend, the football guy, what's it called? Adil, yeah.
Adam.
He just said the name and he was like, yeah.
Yeah, there is Adil as well. But anyways, Adam, he was amazing. He's Algerian, but he was amazing. Like, he was very supportive. There was another girl as well. She always calls me auntie, like, like a little sister to him. Tia, she helped as well. It was just,
so
and to see...
and beyond for people.
And see the reverse.
Yeah.
That was just...
That must have been special.
100%, 100%.
That's beautiful. Well,
now I know my son is grown.
Lara,
he's a big man. He's a big man now.
Of course, of course.
Well, I said her name right. What do you mean?
Ilaria.
Yeah. What did I say, Lara? Anyways, all right. Thank you for staying to watch the last bit. We are out. Bye.